Breaking. Russell Wilson's time with the Pittsburgh Steelers comes to an end. What's next for the veteran QB? The decision has been made. Russell Wilson is officially leaving the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it seems the fans are generally in agreement with the move. After what was an unexpected and eventful first season in Pittsburgh, Wilson's tenure with the historic franchise is coming to a close. Despite the relatively short stint, the quarterback helped guide the team to a playoff appearance, finishing the regular season with a solid 10-8 record. However, the Steelers' postseason hopes were dashed in the wildcard round, where they suffered a crushing 28-4 loss to the Baltimore Ravens, ending their playoff run. Russell Wilson's arrival in Pittsburgh came after an injury-riddled start to the season. He took over as the Steelers' starting quarterback in Week 7 after recovering from a calf injury that had kept him on the sidelines at the beginning of the year. While the team showed some promise under his leadership, Wilson's time with the Steelers was not without its challenges. His play was a mix of highs and lows, but he was able to deliver a respectable record and take the team to the playoffs, a feat that many doubted was possible considering the circumstances. However, as the NFL offseason heats up and the March 12th free agency period nears, Wilson is expected to explore his options, with many predicting that his time in Pittsburgh is officially over. Sports analyst Kurt Popejoy from Yahoo Sports has speculated that Wilson may not stick around in Pittsburgh, with rumors pointing to a potential signing with the Las Vegas Raiders for the 2025 season. So, what does this mean for Wilson and the Steelers? Let's take a deeper look at his brief but impactful season in Pittsburgh. During his one-year stint, Wilson posted 16 touchdowns and 2,482 passing yards, completing 63.7% of his pass attempts. While these numbers don't blow the roof off the stat sheet, they reflect solid performance, especially considering the adjustments Wilson had to make after stepping in mid-season. Remember, this was Wilson's 13th year in the NFL, and he's a proven leader and experienced quarterback, having spent the bulk of his career with the Seattle Seahawks before brief stints with the Denver Broncos. Wilson's contract with the Steelers was a one-year deal worth $1.2 million, and now, as an unrestricted free agent, he will have the opportunity to negotiate a new deal with another team, likely with higher financial incentives. The question now is, where will he go? According to predictions, one of the most likely destinations for Russell Wilson is the Las Vegas Raiders. Why the Raiders? Well, this potential move could reunite Wilson with his former Seahawks head coach Pete Carroll, who recently took over as head coach of the Raiders after the team parted ways with Antonio Pierce. Pierce had a rough tenure with the Raiders, finishing with a 4-13 record in his first season. Carroll's leadership, combined with Wilson's experience, could make for a promising partnership in the silver and black. If Wilson does make the move to Las Vegas, it would mark a major shift in the Raiders' direction as they look to rebuild and find a consistent presence under center. After several years of quarterback uncertainty, bringing in a seasoned veteran like Wilson could provide the stability the Raiders have been lacking. What about the Steelers, though? Should they have given Wilson more time to develop chemistry with the team and their offensive system? Many fans and analysts have expressed mixed opinions on whether Pittsburgh made the right decision. On one hand, Wilson did help the team reach the playoffs, but his inconsistency at times left fans wondering if he was truly the long-term solution. With the Steelers' front office constantly evaluating the best options at quarterback, it's clear that they are looking ahead to the future, and perhaps they believe a change at the position will better suit their needs moving forward. The big question: is this the right move for Russell Wilson? As the clock ticks down to free agency, all eyes are on Russell Wilson and his next move. Should he stay in Pittsburgh for another season, or will the bright lights of Las Vegas be too much to resist? The prospect of reuniting with Pete Carroll in Las Vegas is certainly intriguing, but Wilson will have other suitors as well, all eager to add the veteran quarterback to their roster. The NFL is always full of surprises, and this offseason promises to be no exception. But what do you think? Should the Steelers have kept Wilson for a few more seasons, or is this the right time for him to move on to a new chapter in his career? Drop your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below. We want to hear what you think. Stay tuned for more updates. With the NFL offseason just getting started, we'll be keeping a close eye on any further developments surrounding Russell Wilson's future. Be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for all the latest news, rumors, and updates as the 2025 NFL season approaches. Don't miss out. More updates are on the way. Conclusion. As we've seen over the past year, Russell Wilson's time with the Pittsburgh Steelers was filled with highs, lows, and a lot of uncertainty. While his stint didn't result in a long-term stay, it provided a glimpse into what he can still bring to the table. As free agency looms large, Wilson is poised to make a major decision that will impact not just his career, but the future of whichever team he signs with.